So after watching today's video, your unassigned or club will look like this. As you can see here, we got loads of high rated fodder, plus a load of low rated, and what to do with your 83, 84s, and 85s to get this method to work. So as you can see here, we got a lot of duplicates. I opened up 50 player picks to get these, but I'm going to show you in this video how to basically do this. So starting off, we're going to do our 85s and 83s. Where do these go? So 83, 84, and 85 rated cards are going to go into this Team of the Week player pick, and let me explain. So we need one 85 and an 83, as you know, and then two 84s and an 84, and 82 overall to complete this SBC. Now, the reason why this is so important to do, because if you've done all of the other SBCs that are out, your Team of the Weeks will then become extremely useful for future things. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this SBC, and I'll be back once it is done. So that has been complete, and of course an 85 means we can put lower rated cards in, so make sure you get rid of all your duplicates. Now if you don't have golds in your club and you don't know how to start this, don't worry, I've got you covered in this video as well. I'm just trying to explain step by step. So we got rid of our duplicates. Once all of these duplicates are gone, we'll explain. So as you can see now, all we have left are two 84s, an 80, and then all of our special cards that we've got. So with those two 84s, you can probably guess where they're going already. They are going to go into the Team of the Week player pick again. We're going to put the two 84s into that with an 82 rated team. So as you can see already, 82s, 83s, 84s, and 85s are becoming extremely useful because we can go ahead and do other SBCs. Now the beautiful thing about this in particular is once you put in two 84s, you don't actually need our complete 82 rated team. You can use 81s, but 82s will help you out as you go along, of course, to get things done. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this, and again, I'll be back once that is done. So that has been complete. We got our endo in there, our 284. So that is all of our gold duplicates done. Now you want to do that every single time. Whenever you have an 82, 83, 84, 85, go and put them into the Team of the Week pick. Because not only can you recycle those cards back round, but of course you get a high rated. Now I'm going to show you my club in a second and show you my SBCs that I've complete. So we get ourselves an 86 here. You always want to take the highest rated Team of the Week, even if it's a duplicate. And the main reason being is once I head over to the SBC tab, so if you're doing the method right, eventually your favorites will just have these three SBCs left. Now, the reason why I say that is if I go to all and I scroll all the way to the end, skipping past all the icons and players, you will see that I have done everything that's available in terms of upgrades. Now, the only thing that I am missing is, of course, the player moments. I don't really care about that. I'm not going to talk about it. There are loads of players around as well in the Flash SBCs, but we've got our exchanges like you always should have, your League SBCs and much more. But when we make our way to the end of this list, you can see that we have gone ahead and completed the 87 plus Encore Hero player pick, the 88 plus Winter upgrade, the 100 pack birthday one. Also on top of that, the 83 times 10, all three of them have been done, and I've managed to do Tushimeni as well. So you want to go ahead with your Team of the Weeks and pop them in this 83 times 10 to open up all those packs to get yourself started. And then you're basically going to keep doing that until you've got all of them done. Once they're all done and there is no more player SBCs that you want to do, for example, Marquez or Vinny or anything like that, then you can use your Team of the Weeks into the exchange. So let me explain. So we've got an 86 or 87 rated inform. That's going to give us 19 players back, or it's going to give us 11. Which 19 players is going to be at just 3 player picks, whereas that's going to be just under 2, so we get 1 back there. So you can kind of see how this method's going to start working. So straight away, we're going to go ahead and put that Team of the Week in, because I don't need them right now, and he is 86 rated, not 87. I'm going to pop him into this to give us our first load of goals back. Like I said, if you are looking to start this method from scratch, then what you are going to do, I'll show you in an exact moment, is a certain method to get yourself there. I'm trying to show you this method now at the start, because once you've got past the grind part and you start getting the high rated cards and you complete all those SBCs, you will be in a position where you can do what I'm doing now, but I've got to do the method backwards for you guys to understand. So you can see here we've got some packs. I've still got my 383 times 10. I haven't even opened them yet. I'm saving them for later. And we have our 11 players. Now, if we go over here, we've got at least 6 or 5 players here that need to go into some SBC. And as I've showed you, I've already done all the SBCs I want to do. So for me, even though this sounds absolutely outrageous and all of these cards are untradeable, duplicate, I can't sell them. So I'm not going to discard them. I'm going to go pop them in the exchange, which is going to be the 89 rated. That's 51 players back per player. So for example, this one, 51 players, 102, 153, 204, 255 players back we're going to get, which if you didn't know, 50 player picks is 300 players more or less. So we've actually almost got 50 player picks back from those cards alone. So let me go ahead and pop all of them into that, and then I'll explain to you how to start this method from absolute scratch, and then we'll get into the real version of the method after that. So as you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 so far. We've still got one more to recycle round. Recycle means duplicates going to the exchange. You can see here, these going to go back in. We just got to do the same for Prince. Now, just to show you as like evidence, if you want that, of how many cards we have right now, if we head over to our exchange as I go to put Prince in, I can show you the heroes I've got and the icons that I've got so far from just doing this method in the space of like, I don't know, half an hour to maybe an hour of just doing this over and over again. So as we head down to our Golazo promo to show you the heroes first, you can see we've got the Berbatov, the Collier, the Francescoli as the best versions. I completed El Aran from doing that as well. Then we have the lower version of Collier and we have Berbatov as well. Obviously Crouch is from the objective. And in terms of icons, you can see here, we have Prince, Van Persie, and the objective one. I did have the 94 Prince as well, but she went into an SBC because I don't need her. And now we have recycled all of those. So as you can see now, we've got 255 players, I think I said, altogether to be able to open packs. Now, for you guys that are going to be doing this from absolute scratch from the beginning, you're going to have to do this. These steps are really important that you make sure you do them. You're going to have to go ahead and have a look at doing the upgrades in terms of the daily ones and etc. So what I mean by that is if we go over to our upgrades on the upgrade tab, work your way over, and then you're going to do the daily bronze upgrade. So 1 bronze to get yourself loads of bronze back. Do that twice to get 24 bronzes back. Do the silver one twice to get 24 silvers. Put them all into this. Complete this as many times as you can, which is 4 times a day, which is going to give you 44 bronzes back. And again, player picks are 6 each, so it's around 5 to 6 player picks you're going to get back from doing that. And basically, you just want to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go complete both of these and then open up one of the gold packs you get to show you what you should be doing with those to get into the method. So we completed one of these for the video, but of course, you want to go ahead and complete all of them so you get 44 players back, as I've mentioned. Let's head over to the store and open up that pack now. Now, if your pack luck is really in, you will get yourself a special card out of these. But most likely you won't. It'll just be a random 1 rare and then the rest common. So let's open up this pack and see what we get. Of course, it's going to be a gold. We expect that. Brazilian, centre back, probably Thiago Silva. No, it's not even Thiago Silva. So there you go. Wasn't the best pack you're going to use, which is fantastic for this video and the method. So every single one of these cards is going to go into a player pick, which is basically just too short of a player pick. So we are going to go ahead and pop those cards in. And just to show you in this video alone, without editing or cutting or anything like that, we are going to go, well, every time we do an SBC, we're going to go to most recent. So you can see here, start from scratch, go to the club. We're just going to set this to most recent or newest. And that is every card that we've just packed out of that pack you saw. And that'll be every pack from now on. So as you can see here, we managed to complete this SBC. And now we've got ourselves our first pick. Now, you guys, like I said, should have around 5 to 6 picks, depending on what your club's like. And if you're starting from absolute zero, to be able to get yourself these picks. Go do that first. Get all these picks and see what you get. So we get 184, which is going to be really good for the Team of the Week upgrade. So that's going to be fantastic. And you want to keep doing that over and over again. Now, don't forget, on top of this, I am not doing squad battle rewards, rival rewards, foot champ rewards, playoff rewards, any of the packs from the season either, or even from the objective that you get from doing this, the likely weekly live stuff, for example, daily plays, goal master. I'm not doing any of these. So you will be able to get high rated fodder by just doing these as you go through. But I'm just showing you from the step 1 into whatever. So let's say you've done that. You've managed to start getting picks regularly over and over and over again. This is how the method works now. So every time you get an 86 rated player or higher, they're going to go into the exchange. So let's start with the Team of the Week that we got was 86. It's going to give us 11 players. You can see here just a gold rare. It's going to be Spanish. It's going to be centre mid. And it's going to be 84 Luis Alberto, which we know is fantastic for the Team of the Week pick. So, again, they can go into player picks. Our 84 can go into the Team of the Week, and our 80 rated Mignolet can go into a player pick. So let's head over to the SBC tab, go over to newest again, and then we can go ahead and go basically do the same thing we did. Put all those cards into the SBC and get ourselves 2 more picks back because we had ourselves 11 from the first one and now 11 from this one. So Isaac can go in. And if you can, try and be really efficient with your commons. Only put 1 rare in when possible. Only put more than 1 rare in when it isn't possible and you don't have a choice. Now, the reason why this is so good, because not only when you're doing picks, can you basically go ahead and open them up while being unassigned. Whereas with packs, when you're unassigned, you can't open them. So as you can see here, we get ourselves an 80 plus player pick. Start again from scratch. Go to newest. We're going to go ahead and put our duplicate Mignolet into this as well now. So Mignolet can go in. And then we've got 1 player here. And again, all these players have been packed from just doing the packs that you've seen in the video so far. So there we go. That's gone in. And the other beautiful thing about the Team of the Week upgrade as well is it gives you 2 packs back, which is going to give you a load of golds, a load of silvers, and a load of bronzes. So let's go ahead and open up these picks and see what we get. So pick number 1, what do we get out of this? And we get ourselves an 83 and another 83 and an 82. So again, good for the Team of the Week pick. And what do we get out of this one? Again, an 83, an 80, and an 82. Now, in this situation, you would want to take the highest rated, but because I'm doing the video, I'm going to take the lowest because it's not a duplicate, and I can go around and basically complete this. So we got an 83 and an 84 now. You're probably thinking, well, what do you do with those 83s and 84s? Well, that's why we're going to head back over to the Team of the Week pick, and we're going to go ahead and basically complete the first step, which is going to be an 84 rated. Now, you already seen we got Chris Smalling and a Luis Alberto, or an Alberto, sorry. So that's going to be both of our 84s that we got. And now we can just go ahead and pop in any 80 rated cards in, as well as the card that we got, which was, I forgot his name now, the Italian centre-back that we got as a duplicate. That can go in as well. So let me just go ahead and find him quickly. I think it was a Serbi. And now after that, we're just going to go back to the newest, and we can just pop in any of these golds that we've got from doing random picks. Now, of course, like I say, my club's going to have a few more players in it than yours do because I did a load of picks. But the more picks you do, your club's going to end up like this anyway. I'm just trying to show you in the quickest format possible. So you can see here we've nearly got the rating. We're just a little bit off, so let's switch over to some players that are not high rated as that, for example. And then we can go back over, drop in an 82, and there we go. So that one has been complete. Both our duplicates have been recycled. We also get another pack back on top. And as you can see, these other packs are tradable. So if you do manage to get yourself a special card out of that or anything, you can basically sell them if you want to or put them into the exchange. So here we go. Them two are going to go. And now what we can do is open up those packs from the Team of the Week SBC, which is going to be these 3 packs you see here. 2 small Prime Electro player pack and 1 thingy. I think it's like a mixed players pack. I forgot what it's called now. And you can see, again, the 3 golds can go into a player pick, and then your silvers can go into that silver upgrade if you don't have them, or you can save them for tomorrow being the next day, the day after, because the daily ones are going to be there forever, basically. So you're just preparing yourself as you go forward. Now, sometimes you will get yourself a high-rated card out of these. My luck's not in at the moment for the video, so we're not going to. So, again, we can use the same method. Player picks for golds, silvers can be saved for tomorrow for the daily upgrade and into the daily gold upgrade as well. And then we have 1 more pack because we obviously completed the Team of the Week pick once, and then we're halfway through doing it again. So we get 4 packs overall. It's going to be Dutch, it's going to be right mid, it's going to be from Liverpool, and it's going to be that woman at 78 rated, I think. Again, these can go into player picks, the silvers can go into upgrades, and so can the bronzes as well. So we can go ahead and just discard them for my purpose, but you should put them up on the transfer list if they're duplicate and save them to repeat round. Now, let's just say hypothetically you get yourself your first icon or hero card that I showed you at the start. You are going to get one of these 51 players back. Now, like I said, that's going to give you a lot of player picks back, and sometimes you do get special cards out of these, and you also get walkouts. Prime example being we just got a cobble out of this. So not only did we get 51 players back, now being 50, we've got an 87 because we've completed all of the other SBCs off. That 87 can then go straight into another exchange to give us more players back. So we sent all the cards to our club. We've got a couple 84s as well that can go into the Team of the Week player pick, which is absolutely fantastic to help with us. And again, all these other cards can go into player picks. Remember, there is 50 cards that we got because the walkout we have is going to go into the exchange. So if each pick is 6 players, we've got 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. So we've got around 5 to 6 player picks from this alone. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and make those 5 player picks from that one exchange, and I'll be back once that is complete. So those picks have been done, and as you can see now, we've got rid of all of our duplicates, and we've got ourselves 4 picks. I've got an extra 1 to do, and we've got our 84s untradeable here as well, ready to go into the next SBC. So out of these picks, we are kind of looking to get ourselves an 85 or higher. But again, pack luck is very essential, but here is our 85 right on cue. So you can see this is how easy it's going to become once you start getting ahead of yourself and getting these picks done. Now, we are taking a lot of these rare cards because they're going to give us extra picks as we go through, from doing the Team of the Week packs as well. And we get ourselves an 85 in form. So that 85 is going to be helpful for future SBCs. This 85 can go in now. So we've got ourselves these 3 84s. So to get this done efficiently, we're going to have to put one of the 84s into the last of the Team of the Week's pick. And then the 2 other 84s we got can go straight back into this 82 again. So heading over to our 83 rated, we can go ahead and set this to newest again. And we can go ahead and pop in our Laporte. And we're going to pop in 184 that we mentioned. And then the rest should be okay to pop in 81s if we're a little bit lucky. And don't forget, we still haven't put in our cobble that we got into an exchange pack yet. And we still got all of these commons that we got from the exchange pack that I opened that we still haven't even put into player picks yet. So you can see here, we've already built up a big backlog of cards to go through. And we haven't even got to using them yet. So you can see here, my club is full of walkouts from just doing this method over and over again. Now, the more efficient you are of it, you can be like, well, let me keep these walkouts until I get duplicates. Once I get duplicates, I can go ahead and do another way. But for the sake of this video, and bearing in mind I haven't opened any 83 times 10s either, we're just going to go ahead and pop in these 83s to get them out of the way, even though it's a little bit over the rating, but it doesn't matter. And that is another Team of the Week player pick done. So again, we can save that Team of the Week player pick for another SBC we want to do, or we can go ahead and put that into exchange if it's high rated. Now, unfortunately, of course, we only get 83, so we are going to save that for the 83 times 10 when that refreshes later. And now we have these two 84s to deal with, which can go back into the 82 version of the Team of the Week pick. And don't forget, we get 2 packs back, so it'll be 3 packs again overall from all of these, because every time we complete one of these SBCs, we get another pack. So you can see here, we're just building packs on top of packs, and just continuously getting ourselves extra players back. So again, we've got the 284s in there, and I know from this SBC that we can just go ahead and put in a load of 81s, and we've come back one complete as well. So again, open up 1 pack, only doing 4 picks instead of 5 or 6 that we should have done. We've managed to get ourselves another Team of the Week done, and half of it done again. And we still have another 3 exchange packs to open that are 51 rated. Plus, we got to put our Cobble in, that's 87 rated, into exchange to get even more players back. And we've only opened up like 2 or 3 packs in this video in terms of high rated ones. And we've only done about 6 picks overall. So already, you can kind of see how this grind is just ended up being repeatable and endless. It just keeps going round and round and round. The more time you put in, the better your pack luck's going to be. The better your pack luck, believe it or not, the better cards you're going to get. So there we go. We've completed that one as well. Team of the Week player picks almost completed again. And we've got ourselves the 2 extra packs that we get from completing that I mentioned. So let's open up these first. Because they are tradable, we can move them up to the transfer list and not have to worry about duplicates. So again, those 3 cards can go in, or that can go into a Team of the Week pick. Silvers can go into the upgrade, and then these 2 can go into a player pick, and the silvers into the upgrade again. So you can see you keep building them up as you go around. I haven't even opened up any silver or bronze ones because I don't need to, but if you are starting from scratch, that's what you're going to do. Fortunately, get a silver rare out of this, so that silver is going to go into an upgrade again. As you know, we've got 4 players for a pick, 4 silvers for an upgrade, and 4 bronzes for an upgrade as well. And again, rinse and repeat every single day until you get to yourself in my situation where you have so many golds that you don't have to worry about it. Now, like I said, I haven't opened up any of these 83 times 10. We haven't even put our Cobble into the exchange yet, so let's go ahead and do that now before we forget. And an 87 is going to give us 19 players back. So from that 51 players pack that we opened up from recycling one of our icon or heroes that we got ourselves another 19 players on top, which is 70 players back altogether, which is around 10 to 11 picks, depending on how well you recycle and how low rated the cards are. So from the exchange pack alone, we managed to get extra picks on top. So we got an extra 3 picks on top from that exchange. I hope I'm not losing you with all that. And now we get ourselves another 51 players pack to go. Now, I get this question all the time. If your club's in a really healthy position, what do I do? Do I just put them into exchange and carry on? Now, if you're only looking to pack the heroes and icons, then yes, go for it. But if you're not, then you're going to have to be a bit more efficient and wait. But again, we've got an 84 for a Team of the Week pick. All of these can go into the player picks themselves. Let's go to the next page, and the next page, and the next page. Another 84 for the Team of the Week player pick. And then we've got an 83 for a Team of the Week player pick. Another 83. And then again, we've got all of these player picks. So we should have around 6 or 7 player picks to do. So I'm going to go and make those 6 or 7 player picks. And I'll be right back once that is done. So we just retake that one there and be right back. So they have all been done. We've got 8 picks back plus the 383, 84 duplicates you can see here on that page. So let's open up these 8 picks and see what we get. Now, bearing in mind, this is from the Team of the Week packs that we got from doing the SBCs. We get their 85 straight away. Fantastic. And doing the 51 players exchange. So we are looking for 85s or higher, as you know, and anything else underneath that, unless they're 83, 84, 85, they can go into the Team of the Week pack. But we're looking for 85s or higher mainly because that's going to help us complete more exchanges to get more heroes and more icons as we go through. So you can see here, these are drying up a little bit for us, but that's not a problem because this is how the method works. The more rares we get, the more picks we're going to get on top as we get an 84 there. That can go into the Team of the Week player pick. Let's see what we get out of these. And there is our first hero, right on cue. It's only taken us about 20 minutes of explaining. Imagine once you know this method, you can fly through it. But that's going to be another 51 players back because we're not using Berbatov and I don't need him in my team. And now we can basically carry on going through onto the next step. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and do another Team of the Week pick and then exchange our Berbatov into 51 to give us another, 8 player picks back. And you want to just keep doing this until you get all the players that you want to get. For example, if you want the brand new Van Persie, or if you're really lucky and you get Cruyff, do you know what I mean? Like, you can just do this. The Cafu, for example, the limits are basically endless with this method. It's absolutely crazy. As long as you get to the point that we're at now, where you can just keep recycling these cards round and round and round, you can just never stop. You obviously, if you want to complete other SBCs on top of that, yes, it may be a little bit more difficult. But once you've done the 83 times 10, once you've done the 88 player pick with the winter wildcard, once you've done the hero pick as well, you've got nothing else left to do. So you might as well just go ahead and try hunt all of these icons and heroes as you go through. Now I'm just scrolling down to where I get to 83s. As long as you remember the rule of thumb, the 82, 83, 84, 85s go into the team of the week pick. 86s or higher go back into the exchange. As long as you stick to that rule, you are going to get yourself unlimited packs as they go round and round and round. So we've got ourselves an 83 player pick here. We recycled a couple cards, and we've got some 83s and 82s and a Berbatov left. So let's go get our team of the week. And we get ourselves an 87, who can go straight back into the exchange, or we can keep it for the 83 times 10, depending on what you want to do. And again, unlimited. And bearing in mind, if we go to our store in a minute, let me go ahead and put Berbatov into this exchange. And then we head over to what we have left in terms of packs that we haven't even opened yet. You'll see how many more cards I've got to come back and how many more picks that I can continue to build. So as you can see here, let's go to Golazo because it's not going to save it otherwise. Let's put Berbatov back into this. Where is he? There he is. And then there we go. 50 more players. That's going to be another 8 player picks to keep this process going. Now, if we head over to the store, you'll see that we've got 11 packs to open. A couple of bronze and silver, so we'll ignore those. But as we get there, once the game decided wants to load, you can see we got this pack from the Team of the Week upgrade that we did. Then we got our 83 times 10s that I'm saving. Then we got a 19 players pack, a 51 players pack, another 51 players pack, another 51 players pack, another 51 players pack. So right there we got 102, 204, around 230 odd players to get back from continuing the method. And we still got our packs to open from doing the Team of the Week pick. So the more you do this, the more you get out of it, the easier it becomes. If you let me know if this has worked for you in the comment section down below. And if you're new to the channel, smash the like button, subscribe, and let me know how many icons or heroes you get out of this method. I hope it helps you, and I'll catch you in the next one.